What's up guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of Building to the Best series on my channel. Today we face off Dante from Bayern against Santana from Schalke for the first centre back spot. So to start off with, both have medium and medium work rates, and Dante has 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, whereas Santana has 2-star skill moves and 2-star weak foot. Dante costs around 2.5k on the market, whereas Santana goes for around 1,000 coins, so there's not much of a price difference this time. But anyway, let's get into Dante's in-game stats. His key ones being 88 header accuracy, 89 marking, 86 slide tackle, 89 stand tackle, 90 interceptions, and 85 strength. And now let's see how Santana's stats compare. His key stats being 90 header accuracy, 80 marking, 80 slide tackle, 86 stand tackle, 74 interceptions, and a massive 85 sprint speed. But never mind about the stats, it's how they play in the game that matters the most. So let's get into the clips of Dante first. So first of all, his tackling is strong and he's great at winning the ball back for your team. He also has great strength, so he's able to bully strikers off the ball with ease. His headers are okay. He does have pretty low jumping though. I think it's about 68 if I'm correct. But he's quite tall, which makes up for it a bit. But it's a bit of a worry sometimes when they send a cross in that maybe he might not get it. His work rates are decent. They mean he stays in his position most of the time and doesn't really tend to push forwards much. However, he doesn't have a great deal of pace. He's quite fast for a centre back. You can, it's not really slow, but it's fast enough to do the job most of the time. But when the opposition get a run on him and send an over the top ball over, he really struggled to get back and catch up. Especially when you got strikers with like 90 plus pace, he's never going to catch them. His interceptions were good, but sometimes his pace punished him and he wasn't able to nip in front of the attacker and nick the ball back. But overall, Dante is a really solid centre-back, and I wouldn't blame you or say it's a bad choice to have him in your team. So now, we'll get into the clips of Santana and see how he compares. So first of all, one of the best stats about Santana is his brilliant header ability. He's absolutely imperious in the air. He's never really beaten in an aerial duel and wins so many headers from corners. Whereas Dante wasn't really too much of a threat from corners as much. Santana's tackling is also solid, like Dante. He can easily get a foot in and break down the opposition's attack. Although his strength is lower than Dante's, he still felt really strong and was great for shoving over the strikers. But probably the main selling point for Santana is his awesome pace. I think it's 85 sprint speed. This means that he's even if he does get beaten high up the pitch, he can easily catch up and make up for it. So he's better against the quicker strikers. Because of his pace as well, his interceptions were so OP. Despite them not looking so great on his stats, he was always able to just charge in front of the opposition player waiting for the ball and just nick it off him. He also has medium work rates like Dante, so he's always in the right position. Another thing about Santana is that he's absolutely everywhere and was omnipresent in defence, whereas Dante wasn't really too noticeable unless he needed to be there. So in summary, both are great centre-backs that are well worthy of a place in the team. Both can defend very capably, but only one can get in. So, in my opinion, Santana just felt much more of a prominent figure in matches, and the bonus of his pace and the fact that he's an aerial danger and just simply an OP machine. Dante is by no means a bad choice, but Santana just felt way more effective. So I'm going to give both a 10 out of 10 for value, as they're not expensive. and both do their job really well. But I'm going to give Dante an 8 out of 10 for quality, whereas Santana is going to get a 9.5 out of 10. So the winner of today's episode is going to be Santana. He's just an all-round machine, and he's just OP in every FIFA. If you disagree with my opinion on this, then I don't mind. Just because this is my opinion doesn't mean I'm right. And you're free to have your own opinions if you want. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.